Here's the thing. Most investors don't realize this. They're losing nearly half of their deals before they ever make it to the closing table. Half. And that's crazy. And it blew my mind when I heard it. And it's not because, we're not able to find motivated sellers or because buyers disappear. It's because of what happens in between the contract and the close. And I know this because I've lived it. Before I was the co-founder of ezREIclosings, I was a nationwide wholesaler working in over 28 markets. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've closed more than 1,600 of my own deals. And today, my team has worked over 8,000 files all across the country. And here's what I've learned. If you don't fix the chaos between contract and close, you will never scale. And not even scale, you just won't have an operation that runs with any level of smoothness. So let me show you exactly what I mean. Here are some of the landmines that kill deals every single day. And this is why half of the contracts in this business never make it to the closing table. And I just want to be really sure that you understand when I'm saying half of the contracts, I'm not just making that up. That is from every single CRM owner has the same statistics. First American Title Company, the nation's largest title insurer, says the same thing. They say in some states like Florida, it can be up to 60% of the deals that don't close, right? And within that, right, these problems that we're facing as investors, it's not normally the seller. It's not usually the buyer. I mean, both of those can happen, but it's the hidden landmines that happen in between. Missed, signatures on documents, bad communication, not keeping people in the loop and telling them what the next step is, title delays, or just really unclear expectations, or not having that trained team that can handle these details so that you can be out doing the other part of your business, right? And then just sometimes just trying to force these deals through a title company or an attorney that don't understand investors, right? One thing that I like to explain to people is title companies, it's all about risk. And most title companies are built for the 3 R's: retail, realtors, and refinance, not investors in the craziness that we bring. So the truth is, like, a very small error can cost you your entire deal. And if you're only closing 50% of what you lock up, you're never going to scale or grow or, get to that point that you dreamt about when you started in real estate. So that's why we built ezREIclosings, to remove these landmines and really make sure that you get your deal across the finish line. So this is what we fix. First, we take every single transaction coordination task off of your plate. So no more chasing documents, no more endless emails with title or phone calls or just waiting on stuff and trying to figure it out on your own. Second, we can scale and grow with you, right? So whether you're doing 1 deal a month or 20, like literally we have some clients that are doing over 30 and 40 deals, our systems adapt so that you can grow without breaking, right? I don't know if any of you have ever tried to grow your business really quick. Sometimes, man, you can just run it absolutely into the wall. And third, we will save you money. So instead of hiring and training a staff that may or may not work out, right? Maybe they're good for 2 weeks and then they hit the wall and you don't realize they're not doing a good job for you, except your deals are all dying and you're not getting paid, right? Where they're just not doing the right thing. We can provide an entire expert team that's all in our office, certified here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, for a fraction of the cost. And that expertise, that is what makes the difference, right? Our coordinators literally live and breathe investor deals. It's the only thing we do. Assignments, novations, double close, sub 2, the stuff that most title companies normally fumble, right? Or kick back to you and you're doing all that work. And finally, this gives you back your time, right? Our clients gain back about 30% of their week by just delegating and handing that chaos off to us. That's time that you can spend getting more contracts, or living your life, or picking your kid up at 2 p.m. in the afternoon instead of working, or going on vacation and not having to worry about your deals closing. So, but don't just take my word for it. I want to show you some numbers. I want to show you the real story. Here's what makes us different and why all of the top investors across the country trust us. We're the only TC company that's active in all 50 states and has closed deals there, right? We've handled over $526 million in closed deals, and that is growing every single month. That's over $500 million in closings. And that has translated into $56 million in verified profits for our clients. Like, if anybody doesn't believe that, we got the receipts. Send me a message. We will jump on a Zoom and I'll show you the spreadsheet. And we've worked more than 8,000 transactions of every single type that you can possibly dream up. And like other options out there, our team is entirely in-house, and the only thing they do is work on closing your deal. So this isn't a theory, right? It's a proven system that works nationwide, no matter how big or how small your operation is. And that brings us to our mission, right? Which is helping you close more deals, close faster, and having more freedom. And that's what we're all about here. That is literally why we created this company. Honestly, I created this company for my own wholesale business, which was Nationwide Property Liquidators, and it has grown out of that because we saw that there was a need in the industry. So, at the end of the day, our mission is incredibly simple. We want to help you close more deals. I want to help you close them faster, right? Which is going to make you more money and help you work less while you're doing it, right? So that's the difference between being stuck in a grind and actually building a business that gives you freedom, right? My partner Heather and I, we built ezREI Closings around this principle because we believe that investors should spend their time making money and not chasing paperwork. So I know we didn't have a lot of time here. I want to definitely open this up to questions, but if that sounds like the kind of business that you want to run, right? If that was what you envisioned when you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad or watched your first video or reel or TikTok or whatever it was and said, oh my God, real estate sounds like the greatest growth vehicle ever. I want to be a part of that. Here's your next step. We built plans for every size business and every level of experience. So if you're just getting started, we can help you get that first deal over the finish line. If you're already doing 10 or 15 or 20 deals a month, we've got a team and systems that can help you scale without burning out and just feeling like you're juggling sticks of dynamite that you're worried are going to explode in your hand at any time. And the best part is, it starts with just a free consult with our team. Jump on the phone with me or my partner or, one of the other people on our team here, and we will take a look at where you're at now, where you want to go, and show you exactly how ezREI Closing can help you close more, close fast, and work less. So if you're watching this or if you're there live, go ahead and scan the QR code and book a call. I would love to talk to you and have a little bit more time.